Audio? No audio. How about now? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video today. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got a massive incentive in this state. So just a quick PSA, if you do not know, if you live in this specific state of Colorado, you can get massive incentives totaling up to $18,500 off a Tesla. So we'll get into it just a little bit, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon member, JN Rao. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So shout out to Tesla North America. They posted this. I guess they've got like another account on X/Twitter. Eligible Tesla buyers in Colorado can receive $6,000 in incentives via the vehicle exchange program. This is in addition to the $7,500 federal tax credit and the $5,000 state incentive on top of that, totaling up to a total of $18,500. Well, there's actually one incentive that they forgot to mention, and that is actually the Tesla referral program incentive as well. You can get another extra $500 off plus 3 months of full self-driving if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So that actually brings you to a total amount of $19,000 off a Tesla vehicle if you trade in a vehicle, if you qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit due to income limits, and also if you apply and qualify for the $5,000 state incentive as well. That's pretty insane considering what the cheapest Model 3 in the country right now is $36,380. Of course, you might not be able to find this one in Colorado, but if you're able to line all that up, basically a Model 3 in Colorado could, if you get an inventory discount, could be as cheap as $18,380 as a purchase price, of course. But pretty crazy stuff. Of course, there's a lot of details here. There's of course a lot to unpack. We won't go through all of it. It seems like you must trade in or sell your gas guzzling vehicle to qualify for a portion of the credit, maybe even the $6,000, but still pretty insane. And we're just making this PSA because if you're in Colorado, you probably already know this. And also if you're in Colorado, there's probably not too many Tesla vehicles in inventory. You can see right here, just switching it to Colorado from our favorite website, waitingfortesla.com. Shout out to TJ. You can see Colorado has 0 Model 3s inventory that are demo vehicles, and if we switch off demo, there is none in Colorado at all. So pretty aggressive market, I guess, and that makes sense because there's plenty of incentives out there, plenty of discounts, and so that is probably what is going on here. But on top of that, there's really not too many inventory showing on waitingfortesla.com. Inventory still is pretty on the higher side, but it is starting to trend down. It seems like people have realized that this discount is pretty good. Maybe the interest rates were not at that bad. Maybe they've got lower interest rates like going through credit unions, and so the payments might not be as bad as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff here. Huge incentives. Definitely if you're a Colorado, PSA, hopefully you knew about it, or hopefully you know about all these different incentives. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. You support the channel where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there, where you can go step by step on how to get the best deal on a Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Happy Sunday. A little bit of an earlier stream, I know. Definitely hit that subscribe because this coming Friday, we'll be doing a giveaway with a certain company to give away a Tesla accessory that is probably recommended for each and every one of you. Everybody needs this accessory. It is probably my most recommended accessory, and we're giving you a set away. So definitely check it out. Definitely hit that subscribe because this Friday stream will kick off the giveaway, so it can give you all the different instructions on how to enter in. In this next topic, we're going to talk about the Tesla Cybertruck because there was a round of pricing predictions. It seems like we're pretty close at some time, maybe this month or next month or maybe by the end of the year. And on top of that, there was a plenty of spotting. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Gregor Truck. He posted this. Las Vegas Cybertruck is something else. It seems like the Cybertruck had a little bit of a Cybertruck days out. Drove around in the Vegas market all last night, driving through the strip and things like that. It's really cool to see that this Cybertruck is getting out and about. But let's take a look at some of the pricing predictions. Let's see what Sawyer says. So Sawyer says it's going to be a dual motor at 350-mile range at a starting price of $64,990. I like this price. It's definitely on the lower end because the cutoff, the threshold for the federal tax credit and what it actually needs to be in to qualify for the full 7,500 tax credit. Of course, there's limits. There's different stages to this. The vehicle could only qualify for half of it at 3,750, or it could qualify for the full 7,500. But either way, the vehicle has to be under $80,000 because it's an SUV. You can see the Model X right now currently under $80,000 with no options qualifies for the full 7,500 federal tax credit. So this price that Sawyer has for $64,990, I like it. So hopefully that comes in. Hopefully that comes to be true and coming out very, very soon. For the Tri-Motor, he's predicting 420-mile range at a $79,990 starting price. Let's take a look at Gary Black's prediction. Another Tesla analyst. Single motor, 250-mile range, 0 to 60, 6.5, $49,990. I don't think that's initially going to be coming out at all. That's probably going to be something like 2030 or maybe even 2026 later on the line. Dual motor, 300-mile range, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds at 59.9. I like it. Quad motor, 400-mile range, 0 to 60, 2.9 at 79,990. We could see this. Who knows? Hopefully these pricings, I like these too. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a dual motor that comes out first or the quad motor. A lot of people think it's going to be dual motor only because there was a spotting recently of the dual motor Cybertruck. So that's what people are thinking at the moment. Here's another set of photos before we get into our last rounds of predictions for the Cybertruck, including my own, but it seems to be pretty nice. This seems to be in some sort of California market, maybe Palo Alto, driving around all around. You can see it's got the manufacturer tags for California, and we've got a little bit of an interior shot as well. So this horizontal, I guess, steering wheel, like a yoke, but with the top and bottom. I like it because I like the yoke, but I also like being able to grab onto certain parts when you're in like tight parking lots, things like that. I like this part right here because that looks like a great place to put your cell phone if you need to, but really cool photos to see that they were actually driving this vehicle around because they're definitely doing this on purpose, right? They're driving this vehicle all over the place to parade it around because they know that people are going to take photos of it. They know that people are going to take videos of it, and it's just going to be free marketing, I guess, for them at the end of the day. Of course, they got to pay the employee to drive that Cybertruck around. Shout out to Farzad. He posted this prediction. My Cybertruck estimates for the final specs and pricing: 350-mile range for a dual motor, 200 at full load, and 69,420 starting price. Tri-motor, 450-mile range, 275 towing at 79,990. And I kind of agree with this one for the most part. I think the first one with the initial range is going to be anywhere from 380 to 400. And I think the price is going to be around this exact price as well, 69 to maybe even 74, 75. So anywhere within those price ranges, I think Tesla is going to take full advantage of the hype and price these initial ones at full pop because we've easily seen, this is a pricing history tracker for all the different Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X in the past history, you can see Tesla does a lot of price changes all the freaking time. So we could easily see Tesla roll out with like a $70,000 to $80,000 truck right off the bat, and then fluctuate it and change it up as they need to after the first ones roll out. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think the pricing is going to be for the Cybertruck on its initial rollout. And also, we're like twiddling our thumbs now. Is it going to be September, October, November? Hopefully by the end of the year. Be a nice Christmas present for some people waiting to get the Cybertruck. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right. Thanks for coming in. Water break. We got one last PSA topic. See if any of you know what this next topic is about. In this next topic, so we're all aware of this $7,500 federal tax credit for buying an electric vehicle, or maybe you are not aware. Well, a survey did say that not a lot of people are aware of the Inflation Reduction Act, but more specifically, how much money and credits they can actually get from this act. So, but now there's a website, there's a calculator where you can put in your situation, your income, your location, and see how much money you can actually benefit from it. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Electric. They posted this. Here's how much money you'll get with the Inflation Reduction Act. So it gets into a lot of these different things because there's actually a lot of different credits out there that you can get for buying a Tesla, but also a lot of different credits that you can get for making home installations or energy efficient installations. Well, here's the website where you can figure out yourself. It's called rewiringamerica.org. Shout out to them for posting this great website. You can put in your IRA stats, or whether you're a homeowner, married, or single, how many people, your income. Of course, you can give them your email as well. And it gives you all the different incentives out there. Most of these are home ones, but some of them are even as basic as doing an electric vehicle EV charger for your house. Of course, there is some stipulations on there, but if you qualify, you can get $1,000 tax credit for that. I mean, of course, baby steps. You want to figure out how to get the best deal on your Tesla first. But after that, maybe there's other things what you want to do. Like we have had 4 Teslas so far, and now we have a house. And also we're kind of looking to see if we're actually already in process of getting solar, because it kind of just makes sense, right? You harness the energy from the sun and put it right into your house and your vehicles. And the tax credits for that are just as big, if not even bigger, but they do work very similar as well, and you have to have the tax liability. But shout out to Rewiring America. Definitely check it out. Rewiringamerica.org. Not sponsored, but definitely see what other incentives that are out there, because there's money out there. You just got to go out and get it and save your money on all the different projects out there. But let me know what your thoughts on that. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below the description is Patreon link for both the channels, so definitely check it out if you're interested. River, thanks for coming in. Thanks for supporting. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you, everybody that's come in. Definitely check out our Tesla referral code down below in the description if you want to save some money. Save $500 off your Tesla vehicle. We've also got some Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description as well. We got 3 mats USA for a premium floor mat. We got Vion, Jawa, and also MAGBAK as well. But thanks for jumping in. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the subscribes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.